Hi and welcome to my studio. This is where I work. This is where I hang out when I'm making videos. As you notice, it's a very high-tech setup. I made this out of wood and just have my camera for the filming just above the desk, so you can have it at various angles. A couple of drawers here for pads and whatever. I keep my painting equipment just off to the side here, and have some my water and everything I need handy to my drawing table. On the other side here I have my pens, my ink, pencils, whatever I might feel like using that day, and that's just about it. Today I thought I'd, for a change, show you a tour of one of my drawing pads that I've done over the year, and I thought you might be interested in my thoughts and processes and mistakes and whatever else I do in the pad. So this is the pad I've used for ink drawing this year. I have a couple of others that I've done some watercolors and stuff in, but I thought I'd start with this and see how this went. And this is the Master's Touch mixed media, 8 by 8 inches. It's 110 pound paper, and I started off trying it out with the watercolor, pen and ink and watercolor. And as I noted here, watercolor does not do well on this paper. It just didn't feel right. It dried right into the paper right away, and it was kind of not comfortable to use. So I did try another one out just to see what would go. And then I tried some pencil just to see if that would be a better feel for this paper, but it wasn't. And for the inking, I was using one of the, what do they call it, micron fine markers, and I was using one that was started to get a little dry, so I could kind of sketch, almost like a pencil sketch. So I kind of like how these came out. I just found some face pictures online and just went for that. This is kind of me playing around after I had a crazy dream one night. I drew it out again with the orange marker, and then I used the Sharpie for a change. Anyway, it was kind of a crazy dream about this long train with big cranes on the side of it, and I dreamt of a horse wagon coming towards me, and I was actually riding on top of my little car, or on top of our car, pulling our Trillium trailer, and during the dream I'd gone through into the water and come back out apparently. But anyway, that was kind of crazy, so I thought I'd get that down before I forgot it. Maybe I want to forget it, but anyway, this is again using some pictures from online and using the micron markers that were getting used up. So you could kind of do that sketchy kind of thing going there, and then I tried it with some faces and a little animal there. This little boy I turned into an elf. And this is, I'm just doodling around with the pen. I just started drawing with the fountain pen, so I was just trying it out. But I made a real mess of the first attempt, so I took a piece of paper and just copy paper and taped that, or glued that on the top, and just not to waste the page. This is when I picked up the Jinghao 82. With the extra fine nib, and I really liked the feel how this was coming out with the hatching, and using again some online photographs where I had to just kind of put them in little vignettes together. That came out kind of nice. Doing the same again, but with the, I probably use the Metropolitan medium or the fine nib on this one. And added some color in a little bit of it. Here I was starting to experiment with using larger black areas in the drawings. Again, using faces from online people. I kind of liked how this little trio came out. It was kind of fun. And then I really liked how these two came out. I was again using one of the spaces, just filling it in the shape with the solid ink, using the ink brush. Very nice using this guy. I used that in one of my videos actually, I think. Anyway, I really liked how this came out. I'm not sure, it's some kind of a store or something, probably in Germany or somewhere like that, but apparently a popular store because somebody took a photograph of it with these characters in the mall. This picture was some kind of a market, so this was all vegetables and stuff, but I kind of liked the idea of doing this with the people, and that kind of came out nice. I like the simplicity of it, but the emotions on the faces too kind of came out interesting, and the solid black in the background just kind of added it for me and set it off good for me. This one I didn't like so much, maybe the composition or whatever, but I was going for that again. This small one here, again, I really like that. It seems to work better with some outline drawings in the front, and then in the background you have that little dark spot. And this one here, I had a little note on here, I had to correct hand, it was too big. This one here, this little train coming out of the shack there, I really liked how this came out. For this one I actually used the brush pen and also some gray, what's this one here, Faber-Castell cold gray pens to do some of the mid shading, and I really, see, I even wrote, I like this. I did that June the 1st, and I should really write down more information. This one I did while I was in Carlton Place, just sitting in the car. It's alright, but no big deal. Again, with the online photographs, trying some shadows with the solid black, and some fine fountain pen work here. Again, it didn't really work well. This one here, they had a photograph in the local newspaper of this girl that was doing gymnastics on a stage for some kind of show or whatever, and I really liked the curve she had in her body. This is a photograph I took while on vacation, one of an eagle and some seagulls on the beach, so I thought I'd kind of combine that together. And for that one I used brown fine liner, and that's Prismacolor brown fine liner. It's sepia. It's kind of nice for a change once in a while. Again, with the experimenting with the black areas. This one down here, I kind of like. Doing the house and the dark trees in the background, kind of making a background. Every time I look at it, I think this is lightning down here and there's kind of a storm brewing, but that wasn't the intention. I think this is more of supposed to be a branch. More faces from online. And this is one day drawing wasn't going really well, and I didn't really feel it, so I got the really fine fountain pen out and just did very small sketches from pictures that I'd found online. And just very simple little sketches, but it was all working really well. So I actually, I think maybe that day or the next day or whatever, I made a video of these 6 small sketches. You may remember that. I kind of enjoyed this, and it was quite popular actually for some reason. Maybe people were figuring they got 6 for the price of one video. But anyway, I kind of enjoyed how these came out too. And then I believe I got the brown ink. So I was experimenting with the brown ink and the other fountain pen. And again, I made a mistake underneath there. I kind of made a mess, so I put another piece of white paper on top and then just drew right into it. Looked pretty good. And this is another dream, so I kind of scribbled that really fast without thinking too much. Just trying to remember what that dream is about. These pages are kind of getting messed up. I did some drawings, and then I decided I really didn't think they were that great, so I was doing drawing over drawing, kind of trying some darker ideas, a lot more shading, and back into the finer pen again. Same with this. I was trying some more dark, small vignettes. Every once in a while, I just picked up the book and just found pictures online and just drew things. It didn't really matter what it was. It's always good, and it encouraged me too. Because sometimes even when they don't come out, there's some parts of it that I do enjoy. So yeah, lots of little vignettes again. And this is photographs from when we went out east to Grand Manan Island early in the year. And this is when I was just sitting out in the yard next to my little tiny pond and just doing some sketching on this summer's day. I didn't quite finish that because I meant to bring this tree over and go into here, but apparently that didn't happen. This is when I picked up the Jinhao 82 with the bent nib, the Fude nib as they call them. And I really, like I said, I really like the feel of this. Even doing the lettering, you can make it wide or thin or whatever you want. And I kind of liked how that was going. I liked the feel, it says. There you go. And I used freepick.com for these sketches, these photographs. Oh, this is when 2 of my grandchildren were down. We'd gone out in their dad's boat, my son's boat, and being pulled along with, some of us were being pulled along by this little floaty thing, and we saw some loons, and so I got my granddaughter to draw that up for me, and then we went out in the woods and made a bridge across some of the stream, so she was doing that one too. And then as they were playing, I sat in my armchair and kind of sketched them as they were just sitting in the living room. One painting and one on their little device playing a game. It's rough, but it's kind of a memory. And this is when I was getting more into the brown ink, the Jinhao 82 with the brown ink, and I started to really enjoy the feel of it and the look of it. These are photographs I took. This is from photographs I took at the Foxfire Museum, and I kind of put them as little vignettes, little different pieces of furniture that we saw there, the vintage, the old furniture, and I really liked how that came out. And I tried some with the bent nib, tried some darker areas. And this is one I actually made a video of for an online video. And I kind of like how the old log buildings look nice in the brown ink and sepia. Kind of goes with the feel. I'm trying a few different things here. The bent nib and then the fine Pilot Metropolitan nib, and then I think bent nib too. I like sometimes like little tiny sketches like this really work well with the bent nib. Hopefully you're seeing all those nice and clear. And again, playing around with bent nib and fine nib and the brown ink. Even this nice little simple sketch here down in the corner. Straight. Just the way it looks is so simple. Sometimes I like that. Again with the bent nib, just doing some little simple sketches from online. Very stylized and simple things, but it really came out nice sometimes. And then back to the fine nib. Do some finer detail. It's just the church entrance. The photograph on, and I really like the hatching on that. Very fine hatching. And there I go with the lot of little tiny fine sketches again. It's good practice and it came out really nice. This one here, I did make a video of it online. So you're familiar with that one. Odds and ends, this one was actually done on site while I was parked in the car waiting for my son. And that one came out not too bad. So with the bent nib again. This was kind of wonky. And again, pictures from online. This one, I think, I actually, yeah. I'm not sure which one I used for the online video now. Maybe this one? Yeah, I don't think I used that one. And this one, the fine ink again, fine nib, was an online video. And so just doodling around. And it's, I did this little drawing. So I thought, oh, that looks pretty nice. So I did the online video a little bit bigger. I started about here, but just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't cut to anything. And bent nib again. Too much dark on this side, and maybe I should have left the leaf out because that one didn't make it to it again. This one did that. And I like how this one came out. And this is the last one. I have a video of this one ready to put up, and this one I just used the same page and put it down. Didn't like it as much. I think maybe I should have too much of the lighthouse. I should have left one side a little lighter, so it gives that idea of sharper sun. So anyway, that's me, and that's my one sketchbook. I hope you all have a great holiday, whatever you're celebrating, wherever you are. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next year. Thanks for tuning in.